whispers a
digital realm.
labyrinth of maze. Eyes bloodshot, counting on my days. Street lights flicker, hope starts to fade. Broken bottles, glitter like the stars. Scars on my soul, more than just bars. Graffiti stories on subway cars. Life's a gamble. Flipping coin jars, spinning wheels. Roads never end. Fake smiles, truth I can't pretend. City lights, my only friend. Broken promises I try to mend.
Все, գնացինք սաղ գծինա։
Shadows drip, neon arcane spiral stuck in chains. Static whispers, hollow hum, echoes flicker where I'm from. Time bends, slipping through my palm. Breath cold
Ora լուրջ ընկը։
for the calm. Falling through, no way back. Threads unwind.
Արա լուրջ ընկը։ Ռուսներին ու բելարուսներին ոնց որ կիստիր են արստեից։ Տոլի։ Տոլի ես միշ սերվիզ մերվիզ եմ բացը չճակի։
Streetlights hum.
Այսի աշկիսի իսկական սաստազն է։ Աբա ինչա։ Ստո դիվիզիոն շատ տխուր վիճակ է։ Բարև ախպեր ջան։ Տխուրային է, բա ինչա։ Ձրիով բայց քելեք խաղանք, թե սրանով խաղանք։ Ինչ անենք արա։ Չգիտեմ։ Չէ, ձրիով եք խաղում, ախպեր, ձրիով ուրիշ աշուշեն յար, ավելի հետաքրքիր է։ Արտասիստ
Pajamas
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. You are welcome.
Coffee steam whispers the truth. The clock blinks, but feels mute.
Բարև ախպեր ջան, լավ դու ոնց ես։ Ձրիով խաղանք լուչը։ Լավ եղի ախպեր ջան։ Չմտավ։ Ay, aysi dızım ha. Arada ախպեր ես բարը։ Let's go. Գնացինք մի քիչ smart assist-ների ձեռը տանջվենք։ Օ, 4-ը գից այսօր կայֆավատ ենք ելնելու աշտիս։ Turkish Oy ne şunu ya. Kartlarısı. Fabio Capello. Hello, hello. Havaydı. Միացրա smart assist-ը դու։ Դու տես տիպ ես երևում։ Մի չվեր ժամանակ գցամից։ Արավ ախպեր ես։ Նորմալ նապտանք բլիցները անելու։ Yamal. Lamine Yamal. No, bro. Nick's Garrips. No,
Well, football
brother.
is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Now that is tidy, really
Radio.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Looking tidy in possession here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Thinks about the shot.
They love that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal looking for options. And Marmouche! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Marmouche really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. In the 11 have the chance to go the other way.
Might want to be careful there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Eze.
Vai Eze, du Eze.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Marmouche. Now it's Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the right flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. It's a searching pass. Neymar. Duke going about things with real menace. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The avarange hենց ուխտին պետք է տաս
The
ու
assistant
offside.
referee has his flag raised for offside. Chouameni. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roll! And he's done it!
Կարակեց.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
26 minutes is number 7.
In the 11 have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
No way through there. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, easy pickings there. Gravenberg. Nicely weighted ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal, he has found the way through. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Yamal. Chouameni. Raul. Doku. That is a brilliant interception. Gravenberg. And that is expertly dealt with. And that looks a decent ball. Decent shot!
Glorious!
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Paragraftes.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely spread. Gravenberg. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Neymar. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Chance! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's the end of the first 45. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
In the 11, ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Number 18.
So straight into the second half.
Substitution.
Dunk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chips it through. And he's taking no chances there. Just eases him off the ball. Chouameni. That pass isn't the best. And smartly reclaimed. Hernus is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar. Oh, he's burst through.
Ball.
That has not gone well. In the 11 do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Girassi. Probing pass. Nicked it back promptly. Doku. Hernus.
Oh, lovner Davo.
Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Will play through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. And a few accusing looks coming his way. In the 11 are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Owen. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Girassi. Now it's Girassi. Shoots!
Hello.
And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
In the 11, now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 4.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the
Coming
same
on the
time.
field is number 15.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Doku. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway.
Can
Can he get it through? Yamal, he's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the through ball, brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's there to get it away. Stood up well to him there. Now that's well seen too. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Dunk. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's a sharp little ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And he can clear it away. In the 11 are looking to go forward now. He's gone for a throw-in. Thinks one through. He's picked his way through. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Turan. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no joy this time. Eric Garcia. Dunk. This ended up in no man's land. Turan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tonali. And that could set him on his way. Dunk. Galatasaray do have a chance to counter here. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
that's a booking, always looked it. Knocks it into space, and he's certainly onside here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Filippo Inzaghi looking to play him in. Ball's gone astray, and he's picked out the run.
So,
and the referee brings it to a close.
love it.
Indy 11 can reflect on a job really well done.
Click, click the keys, hum a song. Hours stretch, but they don't feel long. Is this work or is this play? Blurry lines dissolve away.
Dust coats the air,
Omo.
moon hangs broken in the sky. Street lights flicker, slow hands of the city glow. Concrete whispers streets.
Oh, love it him, yeah. Ibrahimovic ու Կանտոնը։ ու Գուարդիոլա։ Ты вообще что такое? Thank you for subscribes. Let's go. Like that.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And here's Van Basten. It's a good spell of possession, this. O'Shea. And here's Cantona. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent chance!
Sheva.
Now this could be a chance.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power.
Goes for goal! lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well-timed, excellent interception. With Shevchenko. And it's Eze. Shevchenko!
Oh! Gazdan!
A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Como are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Very nicely done. Throw it. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Oh, şeref.
Great defending. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Eric Garcia gets it away.
Davay
A
Gazan
sudden
için.
chance to counter. He's got away.
Basit'teyse onu çıkartsa.
Como are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Well, there's the clearance. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's really well cleared. A corner it is then.
Sıxala.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. In by... Oh, good line! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Van Basten is offering a right smile there.
Eze. Howson simply refused to be outdone there. Cantona. Can he get it through? Oh, just the keeper now, and a chance!
Della avkatvat işte kıyamet mümkün.
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Howson. DiMarco. And it's Van Basten. Played out to the left flank. Eric Garcia wins the duel this time. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. Neymar. Eze. Eze.
Vay bu Eze.
Messi. That has not gone well. Neymar. And it's Eze. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar. Crochet. To Messi. Kanji promptly onto that, and that is that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Shevchenko. Eze. That is lovely. DiMarco. It's run loose here. And the referee has signaled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
It has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Cambio di giocatori.
In the 11, kick off the second half. And he's lost his man here. Neymar. Oh, look at this.
Neymar!
No mistake.
Neymar.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Deftly away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ferran Torres. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, nice touch. And it's Gravenberg. Can he get on the end of this? In the 11, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And here's Ferran Torres. Close. And the finish!
Ferran Torres.
Good finish. And this is getting better and better. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Oh, the love.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. O'Shea. Neymar. And he goes for the shot! It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Van Basten. In the 11, still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Van Basten. It's Neymar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Neymar needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the
Nice
process,
Martinho.
Gravenberg defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, that is a good chance!
Así
He
que era
beat
la
the keeper,
encascada.
but hit the post. And he can clear it away. Dunk did well to step
Shot
in there.
now.
That was more than necessary. And here's Van Basten. In the 11, can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Indy 11 are looking to break at pace. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Rijkaard. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
So we have movement on
Messi.
both benches.
Numero 17.
Dunk.
Neymar. Numero 12.
Valverde.
Numero 18. Numero 3. O'Shea.
Ferran Torres. Ferran
Il numero 13.
Torres!
Hazard. Il numero
Soma.
5. Il numero
Ibrahimovic.
11. Ibrahimovic. Il
Great
numero
vision.
20.
He's through
Il
here.
numero 4.
Ah, that's a
Attenzione,
fine
una
interception.
sostituzione.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Girassi, and he's picked out the run. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's very neat. Now it's Tonali. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Indy 11 and a free kick. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And there goes the final whistle.
Neymar golü mi
Indy 11
59.
are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
4 Double touch-ը հարեց, բարև ախպերս։ Վարի տվեց։ Սրան է։ Սրան է։ Վերջը պարկեցրեց Դիմարկոին ու մխրճեց։
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo.
FIFA էր խաղում միջես ընթացքում։ Ոբշում 3 հատ կրենք կհելնենք։ No, bro, no.
Pajamas are my power suit. Coffee steam whispers the truth. Cloud blinks.
Հեռախոսի վրա։ Արա տես ախպեր որ գրած էր, որ սթրիմի սկիզբը նայես կտերնաս, ես է զարմացա, հա դրանց վսյո ապե կողում են սանկցիաների տակ, ինչքան լավ բան կա աշխարհում իրանց համար անհասանելի ալնելու, պարսիկներից վերանորն են ընգնելու, I know, Ռոմայի անունը, բայց խոսքի ֆորմեն United-յա Դամ ինչ պաշտպաններ ունի Սի դժվար ալնում Բարև վերո ախպեր Ախպերս է թիվ էական չի Խոսքին 96-նոց ֆուտբոլիստներ եմ խաղցնում, բայց այդ թիվ էական չի, կարևոր իրանց ստատերն է Հին ֆուտբոլիստներ կան նատուրի թազա էպիկներից լավն են Let's go, ախպեր ջան, արա, կնցրիր Ազարի բրա Մեսի, big time Դաժան է լինելու Ես էլ լավ ախպեր Անգեր հետ դզում ասենց, նատուրի կայֆ է տալի Չեն ջնջինգեր հայրին, մեզի դաժ հավաքական են գրանց է բան են արը eFootball-ը հայրին սիրում է Ախային էլ է
This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this
Smart
setup, Peter,
nearly,
is the impact that
smart
can be made
nearly.
between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
That has been knocked clear. He's having a hit! This by a fraction. And it's De Rossi. Nicely weighted ball. We expected better.
it's a goal.
Baresi. That is a brilliant interception. Roll, running with the ball. And that's a good ball. And this is Roll.
Մլդոյն անջտեց
Goes for a shot.
Bruno
Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Մտավ smart հաշկից միացնի արա էսի Arada xağaq, belə xağara.
Oh, that was vital. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, that's nice.
The
Defence
let's
proved
go.
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Fernandes. Neither side yet able to find the net. Can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. Real chance!
Լավն է, փրկվանք, ամեսի հետևից չեն հասնում պաշտպանելուց վարչը։
Gravenberg. Raul. Bruno Fernandes. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Great vision. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much
Երեք
from
մային
himself.
պատմությունը չտեսակ, վերջում են, որ smart-ով մեկն է։ Այսի չեմ ջոգում, smart-ը,
Cuts up
smart
the
չի։
supply. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gravenberg. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno.
Bruno
Վախ
Fernandes!
արա։
Too close for comfort.
Լավն էր, բայց Bruno-ն։ Brunito։
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Wriggles his way through. Lovely bit of skill.
Right
Loose
there,
now, they want to get
մտներ
it back.
դիքեցված
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And now
Սա
they can
պետք է
string
առաջի
out a
գոլը
defence.
գոնը մենք խփենք։
It's a sharp little ball here. That looks a decent ball. He's found the way through. He'll try from distance. Oh my word, that is quite something. That is a gem.
Հա, բա ինչ է, բա մեկը չաթում գցել է ախպե, իրանը
And
մի միլի վարկյան է խոսքի գործողությունը տևում, քոնը 20
a
քանի։
real wow moment.
That's what he
Դրա
lives for,
համար
Peter.
տենց է։
Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Pete,
It's Raul!
Ռաուլ, դու
Just
Ռաուլ։
not quite happening for him just now.
in the 11 really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Turan. And here's the chance to counter. He's had it nicked away. Couldn't squeeze it through. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's picked his way through. The rush in the 11 have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Oh, the shot.
Fair try, but just off target.
Neymar certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's intervened well there.
Has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. Totti aims beyond the defence. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And just
In the 11,
to please drink
at half-time
Anyone
with
appearing
a game to
intoxicated or
chase.
behaving in an inappropriate manner
It's
will be
been a
removed.
pretty
Thank you very
tepid
much for your
display.
cooperation.
They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half,
What
and we will be back with the
but-
second half shortly.
Substitution in progress.
The second period is underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bruno Fernandes. In the 11, do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Neymar. Neymar!
Oh,
Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Neymar rigolներ բայց էսի։
They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through. Cannavaro with a fine tackle. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Neymar. It's Neymar!
Oh,
Full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Neymar. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Neymar. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's neat. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Neymar is beast.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement
10,
on both benches.
Francesco Totti.
It is a fair
Number
distance from
21,
goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11,
Toto
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Coming on the field, number 25, Del Piero. Number 17, Suarez.
Ay,
That was
Suarez.
travelling.
Substitutions taking place.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ooh, what a house to that.
That is a little undercooked. And that is well cleared. Hazard, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Tonali. Look at the shoots!
Matao. Oh no, no,
Oh,
no.
he's given that plenty, but no. Bale. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's enjoyed that.
Oh.
He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Yes.
Hazard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that could set him on his
Milli
way.
savunma.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that.
Օ, չեմ կոր ասում, ախպեմ $2000 նա ես մի քանի տարվա մեջ ծախսեց կրնեմ։
Hazard going face to face with his great rival. They'll have one final crack at it. Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. Shot could be on. They're urging him to shoot. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Dunk is there, and he can pick it up. Messi, good purposeful running this. It is a corner.
Սվոլչություն արա։
Yeah, and the jostling for
Let's
position
go,
has
Rizzo,
begun.
watch it,
There's
huh?
hardly any breathing space in that box.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's a fine challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ախպեր դոնատներով, մոնատներով ես վերջերս վաբշե իմ ջեբից համարը փող չամ դրած։ Դոնատներից եմ։ Բաց ես վերջի մի
Hazard plays the
տարիների։
game a step ahead of almost anyone. Baresi.
Սխալվի էլի։
And it's Maldini.
Շուտ։
Messi.
Ալա լավ իրան տվինք վերջի գրոհը։
They'll have to settle for that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end.
Չէ,
For the
ախպերս
want
չի
of
կա։
desire, drive or
Հեռախոսները
determination.
մենակ
No
իրան
complaints.
Բայց պետք է կրեինք էլի արանց,
That would be
տանգա
some of what
մանգա
we've
նենց
witnessed,
հավայի
Jim.
բաներով
In the
լավ։
11th,
Please make
certainly
sure
had
to watch
some
the
good
screen
moments,
for
Peter. There were
information.
plenty.
Տոցի, պրոստը բախտը բերեց, չէր մտնում։ Ադը տու արա։ Մեկանց կեսա այսօր օրը ոնց անցավ արա։ Beşiktaş, Gaziantep, Yıldız, Yıldırım. Ora Beylov var ay sırancası mı? Kardon nasıl olmuş bahi Beylov. Ay Beylov. Beylito. Nasıl İvex Force Upper'ın çoğuslusunuz. İlk çadır ikinci olmalı. Etazem Bruno et lavmo.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's had it nicked away. That's a corner kick.
Duasa haklı farklı.
Besiktas with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Indy 11 are looking to go forward now. He's a sharp little ball here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Lampard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that. You know, they have every right to be.
Just eases him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Bale. Akanji calmly anticipates. Indy 11 appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Marcelo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking to play him in. Duke gets into a good position.
Ana դեպքին մեկը հետ չի մնում արա։
Duke, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, Red, nice interception. Duke
El Hadji.
picks out brilliant, takes a shot.
El Hadji. Ախպեր լավ է, կողմերը 4-ից 5-ից է։
And I think we've just seen the proof.
Indy 11 are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And now the breakaway.
Good
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's beaten the last man.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Պրոստը մի հատ առաջի դիվիզիոն հելնեմ սրանով պրծնեմ է դարդից։
Great vision. Now it's Puskas. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is short and sharp. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. And that has put paid to that. 30 minutes gone. That has not gone well. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That was nowhere near his best. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Carvajal wins the duel this time. Tchouaméni, Messi. Now it's Neymar. Now there, can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's quick to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Rachidram. Inger Messi
Fine stop from the keeper. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar, and he's running through. Pepe cannot be beaten that easily.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. Tchouaméni. And here's Messi. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Gravenberch!
Oh no,
And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And that has left him in a heap.
Oh no, what a problem with Hobby for Ratzel Yarn.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Indy 11 just about ahead. 1-0 at the break.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution on the field. Number 9, El Haj Diouf. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 20, Sergio Girassi. Number 14, Ferran Torres. Substitutions taking place.
Çok fujan. Bunu start off. Always do ara. Երկու դիստրոյ ռախացում։
So right back into the action.
Իշքից նայում եք
In
ոնց
the 11, currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Bale.
Ay, smart assist, noob player.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he get it through? Oh, this is a great position. And this is Bale. Hangs in a cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Now, this could be a chance. That's a decent clearance. That pass isn't the best. In the 11, come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Big chance! Well taken.
Bolt.
And he's got
Ronald
what he came for.
Griezmann.
His 20th goal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Chouameni.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Has a look and plays it forward.
Orada ikinci Volderet.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gravenberg. This is a promising build-up. In the 11, still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Guardiola. Now, can they get him away?
Oraçı.
Ibrahimovic!
Allah kıçıvan.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Neymar. He might be in here.
Girassi.
And it's there. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Eze.
So
Coming on the
changes
field
afoot here, and from both
Number
sides.
22,
In the 11, find a position of real strength now. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Great pressure, plenty of it. Chouameni, quality ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance here to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. De Gea claims comfortable. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Delicate ball and it needs to be. Shapes to shoot!
The king.
And a neat finish! And they
Ay,
are
cheat
right
Ali ara
back within
gândaka.
touch.
Cheat Ali gândaka, çiştano.
There
De
was
Gea
no
in
getting to
maladet.
that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 20.
And very quickly, the substitute
Kapahım
made his
ağzında
mark.
kapahım.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So could they be onto something here? De Gea getting this one clear. It'll be a throw-in. Marcelo.
Allah olsun.
That is a little undercooked. Looking for options for movement. And that could set him on his way.
Araxi Mikhail
Just
araştırma.
very composed.
Brr,
He held his
I see
position
outside now.
really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away, shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Neymar pakası.
He's gone for goal! And now to, oh, what has happened here? Here comes,
Girassi.
and no mistake! Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
In the 11, palpably stronger, better, superior. Girassi is onto it in a flash. He's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always
There
going
will
to be
be 3
intercepted.
minutes added time.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. He's in a great position here. Oh, great chance! Chance for a shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Knocks it into space. Lampard. Hazard. Cross into the... And a header! And yes, it's there!
Հաղ պերեզ եսրլ եմ խաղում։
And the referee brings it to a
Եսրլ եմ
close.
խաղում։
It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniably better equipped than the other.
Թակավորական է։ Երսուն աչոք է երկու հատ է պտի կրենք պաստորեն։ Երկու հատ կրենք կմտնենք։ Այս smart assist-ով բեսան փող թափած ակաունտ ու երկրորդ 100,000-երորդ տեղ։ Օրվոտ ախպեր ջան։ Էսիտենց դուրս մնալով չի, օբշի բան ենք, հմի 16-րդ տեղն ենք, օբշի ռեյտինգով Եվրոպայի մեջ։ Ռելի թուր կարա, Բրծել է այդ տուրնիրը, 3 բրծավ։ Բայց հունիսին էլի կա, էլի դրա 3-րդ փուլը կա։ Դե ոնց որ շատը միավոր հավաքականի համար միավոր վաստակելն է, էլի կարևոր։ Գիգասի Բրաբեյլ դեպի Ռոազար արացավալուա Մենք միջև 1-8 հելանք ոնց որ Play-off-ում մի փուլ անցանք ու թռանք մի գոլով Իսրայելին
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Quality ball.
Edenito.
And he's picked out the run. And that's been won straight back. Bale going face to face with his great rival. Galatasaray disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. So what can they make of this? It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Eze. Hazard. Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Bale. Del Piero.
Blitz Del Piero.
So look up and delivers. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
This is a promising build-up. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Safely in the keeper's hands.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Galatasaray are a team that's fond of the low block. They short it. And the shot! And he can thump it away. Back to the keeper it goes. Pepe. To Maldini. Del Piero.
Oh, really well played.
Gravenberg. Chouameni.
Lavna.
it's Eze. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot!
Ինչ ապուշություն արի արա։ Պետք է գոնես կամ սպասել Միքայելը առաջ գա։
That's a shade optimistic.
Կամ պետք է չկախեի։
And it's Eze. That's very neat. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Bale.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being
takes the shot.
Արաբրի դավոն։ Սասունցի Դավիթ է։
Offside. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And this is Bale showing great feet there.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Del Piero. He's gone for goal! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Galatasaray with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gravenberg shifted it to the flank. Now it's Eze. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Անանդամ խիտես փնթի պաստավիդով ինչ լավ է մտը։
And that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Down to business again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Ara հասի։
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Արա դրխի, արախի, արա դկերան։
More watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's picked his way through. Akanji deals with that comfortably. Corner number 2 then. He leaps for it! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Chouameni,
Galatasaray
appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
we've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And it's Eze. Oh, super ball!
India 11 really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of...
Ay Keziban.
Oh, that is really good tenacity. And he's there to clear it. This looks promising.
Substitution on the field. Number
India 11 have their second corner now.
Number 38, Kravenbach. Number 15, Eze.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Number 11, Neymar. Number
22,
22, Tonali. Number 10,
Tonali can
Messi.
see things others
Substitution in
simply
progress.
Girassi.
That's a sharp finish. They have come.
Այսպես պետք է սուպեր սաբերին։
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application.
Անկոնջին բերլի հետ լավ է պայքարն է։
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but
Condição é
defensively,
slova.
they didn't...
It's Greenwood! So, third corner of the game. Bale!
Լավն է։
Oh, that wasn't the worst
Girassi.
effort in the world. Tonali.
Davay Messi։
Now it's Messi.
Անկան են կանում հեսա։ Կոստանդնոպոլիս։
Dunk.
Ախ,
Greenwood.
որը դե ատմեն ես։
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Shevchenko.
That was lovely, that.
And this is Shevchenko.
Լավն ես, գազանս։ Շատ
Carvajal
ճիշտ
gets it
արել
away.
է։
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ferran Torres has it out wide and it's shot, surely!
Neymar, վախ,
And he's there to clear it. He's in a great carry finish!
Girassi։
And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Գմքեցրեց, արի
Oh,
ավտոբուս
the
եմ ուզում։
deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
India 11 have their lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Tries to pass it
Արա
through.
չէ, բլից էր ուզում, ես ինչ արին կարա։
Now he's Bale! He's
Սասունցին
done very well to get to that.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Դες ամեն չունը։
Substitution.
Desperate defending required here.
Չկրվես օդը։
Galatasaray really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, good read.
Oy,
He read
tezisi
that really
falan.
well and stopped it.
Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Dawaj, to mamy. Super pachę.
Messi. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Messi. Tchouaméni. David De Gea. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Բայց եթե դու չես շվացրել, դու համբալ ես ուրեմն։
And that will be it.
Դե օդի մեջ շվը, օրը
So the
30
winners
լավ
punish and
փրկեց։
belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have
Молодец,
done, but
Герасим.
they were having none of that.
Ամի հատ է կրանք ուժը առաջին եք։ Who is loser, right? I am a loser. Azer Rufo, արեսի թուրքա, ադրբեջանցիա։
Pajamas are my power.
Ռասին լավն է։
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have
today's
pulled out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Ադրբեջանցիա։
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will and the shot!
Raúl։
He's done it! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Pumas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Neymar. Takes a shot. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Gravenberg. And here's Raúl. Played back. Tchouaméni. Ambitious ball here. Dunk gets over and intercepts. Messi. He's in a great position here. Chance, surely!
Hadi.
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his
Yes,
specials.
yes.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's an excellent interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Grafenberg. Robson in the 11, very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is due. He's beaten the keeper.
La
Hit
la
the
la.
post. And he's there to belt it away. Brochet, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Delivers the ball.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And this is Raul. Then goes for a shot. And
Ay!
nearly, but not quite.
Eze is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Robson. Cruyff. Well, they could break here. To O'Shea. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That pass isn't the best. Almost half an hour in now. Hazard. Cruyff.
Orası
This is
sağlam.
Hazard. He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweep. It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Robson. Hazard. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Eze.
Արա մի խանգարեք, էշեր արա։
Neymar. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's neat.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Gravenberg. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He'll try for this and again.
Aa!
And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
In the 11 with the corner, there first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Eric Garcia. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. That has been cut short.
Արա ինչ է կանում, արա։
Hazard. Now, what about a counter-attack? O'Shea is one of those players
There will
who's
be 1
known
minute
for
at a
reading the
time.
game better than anyone. Raul. And it's Gravenberg. That marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game.
Մի ուդար մի գոլ արա։
And if you do have
So
a
Jim,
chance
neither
today,
side
please
getting
take
it
some
all
time
their
out
own
to
way
give your
so far.
support to our
Well,
better
it's been
stadium
an
fund.
intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1
Mi
at the
udar,
break.
mi gol.
Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, El Haj Diouf. Number 7, Raoul.
Pumas
Coming on the
getting the
field.
ball rolling for the second
Number
period.
20, Pedro
India 11
Girassi.
clearly
Number
have been the better
14,
side here. So if I was to say
Durant.
anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ferran Torres, Gravenberg, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
India 11 do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're such
Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Cannavaro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Applies the finish!
Robson'u
Oh, that
birlikte.
was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And he cuts out the supply. No, he refuses to take the bait. Van Dijk. And it's Hazard. Pumas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nice control. He is through here. Real chance!
Aa,
And
Allah
it's hit the
Allah.
woodwork and out.
Համբալը խփելու ակրի է վերջում։
Robson is always looking to break lines. O'Shea.
Բլուր Ջանգոյը անում արա։
Goes forward. Girassi, India 11 do have a chance to counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Ասի։
Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lucky Azərbaycan է տանը։ Ոչ չի մտնում եմ վերնավսա։
Substitution on the
Արա
field.
լավ արա, Neymar
Number
արա։
50,
Coaches are signalling changes here,
Number
both at the same
38,
time.
Gravenberg. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on
Pops
the
him off it
field.
and wins back the ball.
Number 10, Messi. Number 22,
Tries to
Tonali.
pass it through.
Number 17,
Messi.
Բլից ես անում, բլից ես անում արա։
Lopez.
Բրոսա։ Դավա գիրասի թրար։
This is the time you need that pace.
Կրես։
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Շուշու ոտոնրո դորցներա։
Schneider. It's a searching pass.
Հա։
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chouameni. Messi. And here's Ferran Torres. This looks promising.
Զիբիլանոց արա։
India 11 have it back and can go again.
Հոլգն։
Mukiele. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good effort!
Pumazunam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
This is a promising build-up. Now it's Messi.
Ora umestal ay hambalara.
Oh, sweet feet. And Messi! Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
The final 5 minutes. This is Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fermin looking to receive it in space. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
Ափսոս էր, արա շատ ափսոս էր այս խաղը։ Չի մտնում ճղիկ էզի, չի մտնում։
Substitutions taking place.
Pumas are making a change now. Pato getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. They'll have to settle for that.
Արա ինչ բախտ
Decent
ունի
game of
այս
football, that.
համբալը։
Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
eFootball napper.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Listen, the more this game went on,
No,
the
everybody
draw
is
was
just
always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they.
Skin feels paper, edges thin. Last reflections, a fractured stare. What's behind me?
Այս մեզի 24 սաատ չկա, չէ։ 14 սաատ չկա պետք։ Hold on, Mourinho go. Jose. Խվիչա կվառացխել է Arda Güler.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
For me, Peter, Marquet is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Look at the space here. That's good defending, very good defending.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ora brata son.
Kanji cuts out the pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly.
Muhammed Kanabayev.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? It's made its way to him, and he's in on Kvaratskhelia! So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say.
No,
Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is a great pick out. Shevchenko is flagged offside.
Oh.
And he's intervened well there. Played out to the left flank. Knocks it into space. Crosses it in. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Hazard running with the ball. And Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the finish! Tries a shot!
Bruno.
It's in! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indy 11 have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Driving forward. Shot chance! Nice ball and loose again. Oh, good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Bragantino restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the...
And Shevchenko! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Gravenberg, and it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Shevchenko, strokes it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Dani Olmo, Kvaratskhelia.
This is the time you need that pace.
Floated through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he cuts out the supply. Dani Olmo. He has found the way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a look and plays it forward. De Gea claims comfortable.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Right into his path. Shevchenko!
Anasун Shevchenko. Anasун Shevchenko.
That is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Senhoras e senhores, temos o prazer de informar que os programas da partida de hoje estão disponíveis nos balcões.
And that's the second half started.
Teremos uma substituição.
Now it's Girassi. Girassi! And the keeper couldn't
Eden
hold it.
Hazard.
He's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Indy 11 with the lead. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Has to go back here. Cafu receives it in a wide chance for a shot! Indy 11 come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Guler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bragantino with the corner, there first. They've played it short.
Արա խափեց, չէի սպասում։
Indy 11 are looking to go forward now. And this is Hazard.
Давай, Գիրասի։
And that could set him on his way. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Stojkovic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Akanji makes the interception. Gravenberg. Now it's Girassi. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Alright, for loveness.
Hazard going forward, and it's Hazard. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Danny Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's in a great position here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Chance, surely! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. And not this time.
Indy 11 really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Delícia.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 14, camisa 2, camisa 7.
He's had it taken off him.
Neymar.
Neymar. Now can he go for a shot? And it's come back out to him. And that's a tidy finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
He's had a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
It's a pretty loose pass. And Shevchenko. Shevchenko looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bragantino have their second corner now. Now it's Stojkovic. Real chance! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to two.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Indy 11 have the chance to go the other way. Rice gets over and intercepts. And here's Shevchenko.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar makes a dash for it. Now it's Girassi. Tries to play it through. Neymar!
Lovely, Neymar.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Foram indicados 4
In the
minutos de
11,
acréscimo.
visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Could be danger here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Neymardinho.
Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating
Diego
game. The key
Armando
characters
Neymar
glittered
Maradona.
throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Girassi.
Una bomba. La մի հատ է խաղամ։ Կոպեկ կտալար թե դե վաղը։ Всё, ձրիով էլ չենք խաղա։ Ամ կխաղանք, տենանք հլը։ Այդ իմաստ չկա էլ։ Սկիլեր տվեց։ Thank you, thank you. Goalkeeper is հաջող։ 9 հատ ունեմ։ Leaping shot. Thank you, Gianna. Penalty specialist, вообще пич. Marcel Lombardio. Այսինքն ինձ քանի հատ Լոմբարդիա պետք։ 6-2 հատ։ Բայքո։ Esel öchte. Long range shooting. Love սկսել, մի հատ double touch flip flop կիրա one touch pass, truth passing, touchdown shot. Goodbye, goodbye. Intoxication. One touch pass to Arajan. Yata flip flop, flip flop, items in short. Banner. Սենքելը ով ինչ չունի։ Touch pass. Through tap to through passing. Ula. Touch pass to Session fint. IT pitch. Լավ է սրանք հետո կանենք Գնացինք աղբերներ ջան Լավ էր ամեն ինչ հետաքրքիր պրոդուկտիվ սթրիմ էր See you soon.
Empty bottles hum lullabies to the stray dogs. Cracks in the asphalt, stories buried under fog. Smoke curls like questions, sharp edges in my lungs. I spit the taste of metal, my night has just begun.